Good morning. Time for a little walk and talk, and I've been in the villa now for 2 weeks. Today, about 14 days definitely. Today I'm walking up to the pool for the first time. I was going to go yesterday, but I'm in the middle of applying for health insurance as well. So I'll have a little chat with you about that. I'm going to go up, have a little meal in the cafe restaurant, and have a swim. And the other thing I'm going to do is pretty much record and talk, all unplanned of course, while I walk up to the pool, just to show you how far it is. I think it's maybe 300 or 400 yards, so we'll see. That's a nice place, isn't it? Very big, that's the only thing. I mean, the villa for me is too big, but you can't really, there are a few one bedroom ones around, but I'm very happy with it. This is coming up now on the left. Yeah, that's the main office. So I think those people you'd contact. Maybe if you want, well, that property for sale let sign there. That's the number. For any contact. And the boss lady there is a lady called Meow, as in the cat meow. Really nice, really helpful. Took me shopping. We went to where did we bloody go? We went to Home Pro on the main Sukhumvit Road, and Index. Index is where I got the sofa from. Home Pro is where I eventually got the TV from. Is this the pool coming up on this one? Not quite. Next one. Big empty plot of land there, look. So what have I noticed? Well, insects definitely. Finally closed that hatchback properly where they put the fibre optic in. Look at that, stunning, isn't it? Yeah, I know, funny old bugger. I like simple things in life. I think it's an age thing that I wanted at home. Here we go, here's one thing I've just thought about. Because I've got more space, I'm already becoming more untidy. I'm just leaving things about. And that's a habit I've always done really, and it's maybe something I need to try and slowly get out of. The cable cart's going up today, look, so that is working. We'll zoom in on that. Microphone should be working okay today because I've got it on. I still don't really fancy going up there myself. Don't see any need to. Wow, pool's empty. Gonna have a little bite to eat. It's 1:30. I wake up. That's another thing, I've been waking up about 10 o'clock here, earlier than normal, but I haven't gone out to the bars at all. I'm not doing the bar thing at the moment. I'm maybe a little bit stuck in a rut of staying in a bit too much actually. We'll see. Got to use your key card to get in through this bit, that's okay. I've got it. There you go. All good. Wow, it's nice and quiet, isn't it? So let's have something to eat and maybe do a little bit more talking. Alright, so they do all the usual breakfasty things, which I don't really fancy. I don't know what I fancy. Maybe a club sandwich, or maybe even Thai food. I had that once before. That's quite nice. World famous English style kippers, look. 169 baht with scrambled egg. Whoa, look, loads of pancakes. 105 baht. 125 pancake with cheese. It's about £2, isn't it? £2.50 maybe now. It's getting up a bit. boiled eggs. I like boiled eggs. If it's dippy egg. So here they have lots of appetizers like chips, obviously, nuggets, deep fried shrimp. This one caught my eye a bit. Baked spinach with cheese. That looks good. So many different things here. And then they go on to the main, almost like British meals here. I have to try some of these steaks at some point. Look, I mean that one looks a good one, doesn't it? And that's 365 baht, and you'd think it can't be that good for that price because it's pretty much too cheap. But one day I'll find out and let you know. Beef stew with bread, served with bread or curry rice. And then I found the Thai food at the back. Pastas, lamb chops, ooh, bolognese. I've had bolognese a couple of times recently. Thai food, here we go. Tons of Thai food. Let's just have a little quick look, because it can get a bit monotonous, can't it? Sweet and sour chicken, 130, 140, 160, depending what you have. So prices, when you think you're in a bit of a caged audience here, you have to be on the complex to eat here, and prices are reasonable, I think. Got all your fish. Got everything you need, really. Green curry. Right, so there we go then. I went for it. It looks like it's almost like just coleslaw underneath, which is okay. And prawns on the top. So let's tuck in and try some of it, shall we? I think it's 150 baht, £3. 135 baht. I had to go and check, didn't I? Which is £3.10. Oh, bugger. Dropped me line. Right, so weird little bit of lettuce, which really should be in there more than coleslaw. It's okay. Not like Mama made, but again, it's an observation, you know, you're in Thailand. Although not all Thai people make it this way. It doesn't have enough of the Thousand Island sauce, really. It's not that tangy flavour. But it's okay. Right, what else can I tell you? And for my main course, I went for one of my regular sweet and sour chicken. That's a big portion. That looks good. Do we road test it? See if it's as good as it looks. Wow, it's super hot for a start, which is always important. Always good. Nice chunks of pineapple. I like pineapple on my pizza, and I like it in my sweet and sour. Can't have it without, really, can you? Wouldn't be sweet and sour. Oh yeah, I'd have this again. I'll finish it, then we'll get back to some more chatting. Alright, so a bit more talking then. I came out, I brought my bloody sun cream and my sun hat, because I thought I'll spend a bit of time here, I'll have a swim, I'll have a sunbathe, blah blah blah, and that ain't going to happen because it's pretty cloudy today. The sun is not out at all, and I think last night in the middle of the night there was a bit of a storm going on, so yeah, I might as well have the swim, but there'll be no sunbathing or anything. It's really been cloudy all day. It's now 2:30. I have noticed that most of the accents are German on this complex. Looks okay. There's the old cable cart, look. One going up, one going down. So yeah, let's have a swim and I'll tell you whether it's warm or cold. Oof, looks cold somehow. Even though I'm in shirt sleeves, it's cold and cold, isn't it? It's cold in England, that's for sure. So yeah, I had a swim. The water isn't that clear, but over here you'll see it gets tested regularly. It looks a funny colour, maybe because the inside the pool is blue. Anyway, I did the usual. I had the shower first before I went in, and the shower was pretty cold. Here's another Thai thing that they put the bollard there because it sticks up there, I suppose, but there's a great big hole there, right where you're going into the toilet. Anyway, I did my shower first, which was cold, and the pool was really nice, so I had to get up and walk away from there because there's a guy over there, just maybe about to get out, big German guy. He was in the way of the ladder out. So this is my first swim since I damaged my collarbone. There's the testing and that. Look. And I felt the water pulling on it a bit, so I did 2 lengths. I went up and down, that was it. Halfway up this pool, it's deep. I probably started standing up where about that guy there with the yellow shorts is. I could literally touch the bottom there. So you can dive in that deep end, and that's quite refreshing because there's no signs about no diving either, but there's also no signs telling you how deep it is. So you could just get straight in there and not realise it's that deep. Anyway, back to the story with the guy who was stood kind of where he is now, really, right by the steps out, which I needed. So I knew I couldn't pull myself up off of the from the water up, because I'd only have one arm to do it. My left arm definitely is not recovered yet. I have thought about going back and getting it tested or getting something done, but I don't really know what else they can do. I thought, I waited and waited for him to move out of the way, but he was like treading water there, and it's deep there. No way he could touch the bottom. So eventually I thought, I've got to get out. I'll swim behind him. So I swam behind him, and there was string or rope, and I actually panicked a little bit, and I went down under it to get under it. I assumed it was the full length of the pool, but he was on some sort of training thing. He had it wrapped around his waist. He's a big lad. He had it wrapped around his waist, and he didn't have a go, but he kind of spoke a bit about it in his broken English. Well, there's one for sale there, look. You could buy that one. It's a big bloody, look how big that is. It's massive. Anyway, he said, didn't you see? I said, no, I couldn't see anything. The water's not clear. You couldn't see the rope that was holding on to him. Anyway, I got out. I said, it's the first swim I've had. I'm not a very strong swimmer because of my collarbone, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was okay about it. There was not really a problem. And then I got out and I waited for him. I watched him, and I thought, I guess he just can't swim. He's got that to keep him up, and he's just learning how to swim. Then, 10 minutes later, he takes it off and he goes for a swim. Maybe he's watching this. Sorry, mate. I didn't know what it was, and I don't see what it's about. If you could swim, I don't understand what it's all about. Maybe you can comment and tell me. Anyway, that's that. That's my cleaner over there. Turned up. I switched it off. Should have kept it going. Often do that, don't I? Really lovely lady. I don't think I said it in the last video. She must have spent, I think, about 5 hours. Did all my bedding, brushed, hoovered, mopped, all my washing shirts, washed and ironed, all the outside area. Spent ages in the kitchen, absolutely ages. And her fee was 700 baht, which is about 15 quid, isn't it? 15, maybe 16 pound. So I did the usual on the first day of paying, and I guess she might well always expect it. I gave her a tip as well. Couldn't see how you wouldn't, really. Alright, let's get back to my place. I noticed there's a bit of new build going on. but they haven't been working on it very much lately, so whether it's stopped for some reason. But they're the older, bigger villas, like there's one there, and probably in the same space they put in a more modern looking, although they're quite big villas, but the modern style really. There's a whole nother street round here, look, I didn't know. Yeah, big old complex. Some of them are quite old and tired, like mine really, but it's fine. There's some like that one there, quite new and modern, look. And these are still waiting to go. So there we are, little look around the pool area on the complex. Not much information on this video, was there? Just a day in a life. It's 4 o'clock now. I was out 2 hours, so settle in, not do so much now, wait for the football to come on. 3 o'clock today, Swindon. Come on, you Reds. Swindonian. Met a subscriber last night in Old Rogues as well, where Elvis was playing. Not the real Elvis, of course. And of course, he was an Oxford fan, but we got on okay. Thanks for saying hello, mate. Cop and crap. See you later.